Oh, well, it wasn't a bad night's sleep out here in the middle of nowhere. Apparently, this is some kind of scout camp place that's used for scouts. And I had to kind of find it in the dark last night. And there was nothing that really gave it away apart from a bunch of flags that you can see along this bit of dirt track. So that was my first wild camp. So I'm going to pack up. I'm going to hit the road early, because I'll be getting way down into Albania today. Starting to rack up the countries. I don't know how many it is now. What are we, about 10, 11, something like that? So it's a fair old amount of countries. I'm actually seeing quite a lot of them, more than you would when you kind of go on holiday, because you just kind of fly into the nice bits. But doing it like this, you get to see, you're riding through like little villages and towns and stuff that a lot of people don't get to see. So yeah, here we go, pack up time. I had a tiny little leak from my coolant thing yesterday. I mean, it really was a small leak, but don't even know if you can call it a leak really. I'm just gonna give it a little tweak on these. Oh no, that was a bit loose actually. Oh, well, there's definitely some give on both of those. Okay, maybe that was all it was. Hopefully. Yet another border crossing, this time from Montenegro into Albania. So it's a bit of a queue. I'm going to take my helmet off because it's boiling. Coming into Albania was a little bit of a shock in some ways, apart from it being ridiculously hot. I think it's like 35, 36 degrees. I hit the most unbelievable amount of traffic, and you're kind of coming down the main road into Tirana, and as soon as the traffic came to a complete standstill, people would just come out and start begging for money, walking right up to your bike, you know, and asking you for money, and it was a bit of a different experience that I haven't come across that before, so that was a bit odd, but just loads and loads of people. And I got to one petrol station where all the petrol stations wouldn't take a card, they would only take cash. And one of the petrol stations I got to, when I eventually managed to get some cash out of a cash machine, the guy was pressing this button and the prices were changing on the pump, and I think I paid more in Albania for petrol than I did in any other country, and I kind of thought that I might pay a bit less there, but no, I think I might have got a little bit skinned. So, but yeah, it was a different experience altogether being in Albania. It was really interesting to see how you've got these massive kind of contrasts in clearly lots of wealth, but still loads and loads of poverty. So an interesting place to visit, and probably we'll go back again at some point to see more of it. But yeah, really special. Well, some of the worst traffic I have ever seen in my life riding here to Tirana. It's like you just choose where you want to drive and drive there. It doesn't really matter if it's legal or not, you just go for it. This place is just heaving with people, like on a ridiculous level. And I need some Wi-Fi, I need some fuel soon, and I need some cash because they don't take card anywhere. There's a water pipe, I think, or something coming down there, and you can either go underneath it or around it. Go around it.
So this is a bit of a random one. The two brothers that run our favourite restaurant in Bristol called Ciao, it's our favourite Italian. They're both Albanian, and they happen to be in Albania at the moment, and I'm in Albania. So I got in touch with them. I said, how about meeting up? And they said, yeah, come on up to this resort, which is overlooking Tirana. So I'm up in the mountains at the Select Hill Resort, and they just let me in. So I'm gonna get some lunch here and a swim and a catch up with them, because I flipping need to stop right now. It's so hot and the bike is overheating. So this is really cool. So I'm gonna go and find them anyway. See what they say. I'm here with the brothers. Yeah, they have the best restaurant in town.
We're in mountain of Tirana,
Daiti. The mountain of Tirana.
Just 10-15 minutes from city.
Yeah. And this is like the starter. This is a bit crazy.
You're vegetarian. Like you smoke.
Oh yeah, I was breathing it all the way down into my lungs.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
That's why you got low.
Yeah.
It's different flavor. You can take melon, what's in or Indian or Turkish. Shisha. Yeah, go on, bro. What are you saying, bro? Say something, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in Albania,
Yeah.
swimming around on the top of a mountain.
What's up?
That's what you do here.
Yeah, chilling out.
Well, you can hear the music in the background. I was definitely the oldest person in this whole resort. It was just a bunch of young people hitting on each other. It was quite funny. But anyway, I'm leaving now because I am riding to Mesapotamia from Tirana. It's going to be about 3 hours ride. It's about 5 o'clock now. The sun is starting to dip a little bit. So the temperature is dropping slightly. But it's been a super hot one. It's been like 35, something like that. And riding earlier on through Tirana was like riding through a frying pan, man. It was awful. But I'm on the road again now in a couple of minutes. Just get the bike started. Hopefully it starts. Let's try it, shall we, together? Oh, every day, all day, every day. 100% of the time, 60% of the time. Right, anyway, I'm hitting the road. I'm packed, I'm ready. I've got a bottle of water. I'm gonna stash that somewhere, don't know where, and I will be drinking that soon. And I will see you in a bit, probably at another border crossing. And visit Ciao Amici in Bristol because it is the best restaurant ever.
So here I am at yet another border crossing. Oh, I need to move my bike already. Be back. This time it's between Albania and Greece. So I didn't actually overnight in Albania. I just stopped there for a few hours to visit friends and drove straight through it from top to bottom almost. Oh, it's very beautiful. I didn't like riding through Tirana. That was completely bonkers. I nearly ran a guy over because they just cross the road wherever they want. There's no like going on the zebra crossing. It's like there's a zebra crossing there, but you could cross anywhere within 25 meters of it. So yeah, an older guy, gosh, I don't know how I didn't hit him, but he just clipped my wing mirror with his hand. I wasn't going very fast, of course, it was in a lot of traffic, but yeah, it could have been worse.
I kind of promised myself that I wouldn't do too much nighttime riding, if any, actually, but I got over the border into Greece. I needed to cover a few miles to get down into this little village called Mesapotamia, where I thought there was going to be a campsite, but I couldn't find it at all. So I ended up wild camping again in Greece, and it was ended up being quite comical, which you'll hear about in the next episode. So bye for now.